Look, you guys, we got the walk-through gate put on. The door has to still be hung, which is right here. You funny. And this wall is gonna be demoed, but other than that, this is almost done. And I'm loving it. I'm loving how it looks. So this is gonna be open to the backyard, and this is the new position, which I think makes the house look a lot better. I think it's gonna make it look a whole lot better and symmetric without us having that weird like triangular corner there. So anyways, I will bring you another update when it's all completed to show you what it looks like. But so far I am happy. I am one step closer to putting in this walking path and getting this front yard project completed. So exciting things. And more exciting news is one of my dahlias popped up that from the tubers that I planted in here that you guys saw me plant in here. One of them popped up, and not just one. Here's another one, and I just noticed this one today, just now. This one. So I'm excited because I was kind of scared and worried that they wouldn't grow, that maybe I waited too long because I had them stored in the house, but it looks like they're gonna do just fine. So we'll see. Now my concerns are these irises, because as you can see they're dried out, but I'm hoping that the root stock underneath is still good, and the rhizomes that are underground are still good, and that they will make a comeback. Just a quick update. Hey everybody, this is Keisha with Saving Greens Homestead, and as you guys can see, it is another very windy day. I wanted to jump on here real quick and update you guys on some stuff that's been going on in my garden. Look at this. This is it's just crazy how much wind we get. It's all the time like this. That's why I cherish when there's no wind and I'm able to record with no issues. But anyways, you guys, I am in the high desert of Southern California, where it is always this way. And to top it off, it's hot. Today wasn't as bad. We were probably in the 80s, maybe the low 90s today. But I wanted to show you because of, look at, I almost stepped on another cat. He just walked right across my path. And then this one's just sitting in the way here. But I wanted to show you guys, I had to install these stakes for my tomatoes. Now if you remember, I had bamboo sticks. You can still see them right there. I had the bamboo sticks, but with this wind and how big these tomato plants are getting, it just wasn't going to be enough to hold them. So I decided to go on ahead and put the stakes in there. I started putting them, and then my husband got the rest of them done. So I haven't tied all the tomatoes to all of them yet, but they are here ready for me to tie all the tomatoes to them. So, and then over here I had to put some stakes over here too, because these tomatoes, the wind blew the cage and everything down, and they were laying flat on the ground. I thought maybe the wind had snapped the base of my tomato plants. I was gonna be mad because they have all these, look at all these tomatoes on them. So what I did was I put the stakes here, tied the cage to the stake, and then I pruned and got all the bad leaves and stuff off, and this is what I was left with. So I'm happy with the way it looks, but yeah, this wind has been no joke. So, and these got snapped too. These are my tomatillos, but they're trying to make a comeback, so I'm just gonna let them be. Let them do what they do. But you guys, I am just so excited to share with you something amazing. So let me walk over here so I can give you a first hand view of it. Look at that. Now I think I might have a photo that I can put up to show you the before, but there used to be a block wall right here. There used to be, where you see this drain pipe on the ground, there was a block wall right there going across. That's where my backyard ended. And there was no way to get through. It was just a solid wall. And now I've had them knock that down and reposition and put up this new vinyl gate right here, so that now I have a little bit more addition to the backyard, and it lessens the front yard only slightly, but it doesn't have that awkward dark area in the front yard, dark corner. So anyways, I am so excited about this. I am going to take you around to the other side to show you what it looks like from the other side walking in. So just hang tight. I'm going to go around. You guys, oh my goodness. I don't even have to walk around anymore. That was the purpose of putting this right here. So I'm going to go through this way and start filming and show you how it looks coming in. That looks really, really good. It all came together really well. I love how that looks. I think Sunny likes it too. I wanted to show you guys walking up right here. And it's kind of cool because it's just a push button and I can lock it. There's keys that I have to lock it. So I thought that was cool. So now all I have to do is just walk up and I can just walk straight on through to my backyard. I love that. I love that because anytime I go and get soil, like the super poop, or go to the store and buy soil, it's so difficult. Well, not really difficult. It's just, I guess, annoying that I had to walk all the way from those double gates on the other side of the yard, all the way around back here to this side of the yard to use whatever soil that I bought. You know, and even though I have a wheelbarrow and I could use, you know, I could stack stuff in there, and I have, it still was just a pain. But now I can just go straight from my car with the wheelbarrow just right here, and boom, I'm in my garden. So anyways, I thought that was just really cool. I had another sunflower open up. Look at it. I love my sunflowers. I went around and I sprayed all of my tomato plants with some baking soda. 2 days ago, I sprayed them with some hydrogen peroxide to kind of clean them off. And I'm having issues with them getting blight and leaf spot and other fungal or bacterial issues that, you know, has dried up the leaves and stuff like you see on this one. And so I just went around and I had to, I sprayed some hydrogen peroxide mixture with water, and wait a couple of days so you can see some of the spots on the leaves. Waited a couple of days, and then I then sprayed some baking soda and water on these. And so I'm gonna wait a little while. I still have to finish trimming out these, get all the dead leaves and diseased leaves off and clutter off of this one, so they'll look more like how these look over here, all cleaned up. And then hopefully I can prolong the lifespan of these tomatoes so I can get a late harvest, because they set the fruits that I'm going to be harvesting off of these during the summer, but during the summer they're not going to produce any more fruits. What they have on them is what I get, and they won't be producing any more fruits because it's too hot, and tomatoes doesn't like it when it's over 90-95 degrees, and so they will drop their flowers or not even produce flowers, and definitely they won't produce fruit. So I want to try and keep them as healthy as possible, because after August, when the temperatures start to settle down, they might put on more flowers and then fruit, and I might have enough time before the frost hit to actually harvest those fruits. So yeah, so I'm trying to keep them as healthy as possible. He is just playing all in this grass. He's gonna be so heartbroken when I go through and weed whack all of this and he won't have no more grass to play in. Look, he is just loving it, huh? You just loving it, huh, Sonny? So anyways, I went around and I sprayed all of my plants, and I started to say that I'll probably go through, I'm gonna wait a few days and then go through and spray them again, and then I will give it a rest for a while. But oh my goodness, this wind is something else. It is really just, look at this one, just curled in on itself because the wind. And at first I was thinking, well, maybe it's something wrong with the tomato plant, but that's just the mechanism that tomato plants use when they get too hot or too cold, or if it's too windy. They respond to the environment, and so they will curl their leaves depending on what is going on in their environment. Here's a quick update for you. You saw that we planted the tree, and then I went ahead and planted some strawberries down in here, and I planted some melon seeds in here as well. So I'm hoping that I'll get a whole bunch of the strawberries will fill this in and be a natural living mulch and ground cover to help with water control for this tree. And the melons, just because I'm not putting in the sod yet, so I'll have all this bare area that they can grow out and sprawl. And then also, I wanted to show you guys over here. These are some plants that I'm about to use to pot up, and you'll see that's going to be in most likely the next garden video or update video for the front yard. But I wanted to show you guys, look, I have more dahlias popping up. There's that one, and there's that one, and there's that one, that one, and there's that one, and then there's the one that was the first one that started. And then all the way over here, there's that one. So, that's pretty good. My cats keep getting in here. And I don't really mind it too much because I'm not going to be planting food. Just only flowers. But it's still annoying. Especially when I'm planting seeds. So I'm going to have to use some of that, those thorny branches and replant. I have put some sunflowers, planted some sunflower seeds in here. So I'm going to have to cover them up now because it's been a while and those should have sprouted by now. But because of my cats, speaking of, there's Sunny walking by right there because he hears my voice. But anyways, you guys, thank you so much for watching this video. And I will be back with more updates and more tours and more of everything really soon. So, as always, God bless.